Mount Fitzroy is a fantastic destination, and of course it inspired the Patagonia label. But what about the journey? What about the hike to get there? And if you're not as fit as you used to be and maybe a little bit older, is it something that you're capable of doing? Well, come with me on that journey and we'll find out. Let's go. Final hike for me down in Patagonia, just walking to the trailhead now. Beautiful day. This is probably the best day, touch wood, that I've had in Patagonia. So here we go. Easy so far. So far not that steep. So, I mean, if this is considered steep, then this is going to be a good day. So I just reached the 1 kilometre point. We've got little markers along the way, not at every kilometre, but I noticed this on the walk yesterday as well. Yeah, that first kilometre was pretty easy actually. Famous last words, but so all the stuff I'd read, let's just flip it around a bit. So all the stuff I'd read before doing this was that the first kilometre and the last kilometre were the hardest. So the last kilometre in particular, so I saw somebody say it took them an hour to do that last kilometre because it's essentially just crawling over rocks and boulders and basically being a mountain goat rather than a hiker. So anyway, got a fair way before we get to that point. In the meantime, let's flip it around again, have a look at this valley. Fantastico. So that's Mount Fitzroy just sticking out over the top there, and gee, if it stays like that, that's going to be fantastic when we get there. You'll probably see this trail has already, got heaps on it. I could have gone earlier, but there was a bit of a wind down below. I mean, there's a wind up here now, but I waited until it all cleared a little bit. Got to the trailhead at about 8:30, I think, give or take a few minutes. So you get all sorts on these hikes, all sorts of ages. I've said this a few times, but it sort of surprises me the number of old people, being what appear to be older than me, doing these hikes, and good on them. I mean, it's fantastic. The other interesting thing is the way people dress. You see some people that are dressed like polar explorers, and others dressed like they're just going down to the shops to get some groceries. So, and hiking poles. I haven't got a pole. I did have one a week or so ago and it busted. So I'm without a pole at the moment. I didn't look for another one. So it probably would have been a good idea to get one. So I just passed a guy who didn't want to take any video of him, but full marks for improvisation. But he had a shower curtain rod, a hollow metal rod about 6 foot long, as his pole. I think that'd get a bit heavy by the end of the day. So when I did the Inca Trail about 15 years ago, I had a broom handle as a hiking pole, and that actually worked pretty well. And I was even thinking about bringing a broom handle with me this time, like one of those telescopic ones, or mop handle, whatever you want to call it. Decided against it, but I'm wishing I did now, actually. I think that would have been a better option than the hiking pole I had, which end up being a piece of shit. So anyway, let's keep going. So this is like peak hour traffic, Monash Freeway in Melbourne at bloody 8 o'clock in the morning. I mean, fair dinkum. Anyway, it's a bit narrow here, but I'll see if we can get past a few of these people in a minute. So I got past all of those people. I mean, generally speaking, if the trail's wide enough so you're not going to fall off a cliff or anything, just say you're coming through permiso if they are Spanish people. Otherwise, if they sound English, and all of those people I think were American, just say you're coming through on the left or whatever, on the right, and people generally get out of your way. There's no overtaking lanes here, so yeah. So I'm a little bit surprised at how easy this is at this stage, but we're only a kilometre and a half, 2 k's into it, and famous last words, because I had got the impression that this is probably the toughest of all the hikes down in Patagonia, but I'm pretty sure that last kilometre is going to be fair dinkum mountain goat shit, but if it's like this all the way up to there, then that'll be fantastic. Anyway, back to the walk. Looks like we've got a lookout here. Geez, it's a beautiful day. Wow. Have a look at this. Fair dinkum. Fantastic. Fantastic. This is my 19th day in Patagonia, and by far the best weather. It's fantastic. And this view is breathtaking. Just stopped to take a selfie and put the cap on. It's going to, pretty sunny here. Realised I've been walking 4 kilometres with my fly undone. Yeah, anyway. So when you come to a fork in the road, take it. Haven't seen a marker for a while, but I think that lookout was at the 4 kilometre mark, so we're probably 5.5. And gee whiz, I mean, to date it's really been an easy walk. I keep saying that, and it's rated a really hard walk. So I know the last kilometre is going to be a real pain in the ass, but maybe it's just rated hard because of that. Even yesterday's was rated medium, and it was an easy walk. I think maybe the rating is because of the distance. Yesterday we were 18 k's from the trailhead return, so maybe the distance gets it a medium rating. Here this is 20 round trip to the trailhead, 22 to my hotel and back. I don't think hiking would get any better than this. Perfect day. Unbelievable scenery. So I passed the 6 kilometre marker just a few minutes ago, so 4 k's to go, and we're in this sort of open valley area now. The wind's not strong, but there's a little bit of a wind around. There's a stream down there. I'll top up with water on the way back. I think I've got enough to go up to the top and back, I think. Fantastic valley. We've got a glacier just over here. Yeah, fantastic. Getting closer. Probably about the 7k mark, I'd say. What's going on here?
Guys, if you have some time, we try to go over to the campsite and the river. Are you ready to go?
Yes, yeah, I'm ready. We have it on the map, but we can find it. Right?
Like a morning commute to work here. It's like a fair dinkum freeway. Anyway, it is what it is. Yeah, we're starting a little bit of a climb now. At this stage it's manageable. Not having to crawl over rocks or anything. Yeah, this is where I feel my age. Pulse rate gets up pretty quick going uphill. Are we there yet? Still a bit to go. I'm going to stop for a drink. Heading into mountain goat territory, I think. Stopped 3 times so far. In the words of hunters and collectors, oops, my heart's beating too big for the space that's meant to hold it. Yeah, stop number 4. This is where I'm thinking I'm too old for this shit. Probably only get halfway there too. Yeah, get another minute here and get my pulse rate back down a bit. Something more manageable. Just got to here, climbing up. I thought this is going to be it. You get up here and it's one more friggin' hill. But got my breath back and feeling pretty good now because we're almost there. Bloody amazing. Amazing. We're going to have some lunch and probably go down the lake later on. Fantastic. So I've been here about 15 minutes, had something to eat. Feeling pretty good. Wouldn't mind a piss. Yeah. One of the most amazing things I've seen. So let's just have a bit of a 360. Could probably stay here all day looking at this, but got to get back down. I'm going to walk down to the bottom to the lake in a minute and then head back. Got up here in pretty good time actually, about 3:45, 3:50. Not that it's a race, but pretty happy with that because I struggled in the last kilometre getting up that friggin' hill. It is amazing, isn't it? Almost like a religious experience, I reckon. So as good as this has been, and it's been awesome, not looking forward to the next hour and a bit going downhill. I took a couple of ibuprofen about half an hour ago just in preparation. I reckon my knees are going to be screaming in an hour, but we'll see how we go. Once you get to the bottom of that, of course, the last 8.5 k's is pretty flat, so it'll be easy, but it's just a matter of whether my knees blow up going down this friggin' mountain goat climbing thing. So I don't think I'll film going down. Filmed enough coming up, and I just want to focus on getting down in one piece. So let's call it a day. Yeah, so got down that bloody mountain goat section. Not gonna lie, bloody hate it. Knees are feeling it, feet simple. But it's over now. It's still flat on the way home, so that's good. And just filled up the water bottles. And 8.5 k's to go, 9.5 to my place. Should be okay. I haven't got anything to say, but I just wanted to film with that backdrop. It's fantastic. What can I think of to say? Well, I filled up with water from about the 6k mark. There's plenty of opportunities to fill up for about 3k, so if I forget to say that at some point, I've said it now. And it's one of the many streams where you can fill up with water. Here at the first viewpoint I was at this morning. I think from here there's maybe 4 kilometres to go, so getting there. Be interesting to look back at this, see what it's like in the afternoon light versus morning light when I have a look back at all this stuff. Well, I made it all the way back. Hope you enjoyed the video. Please hit the like and subscribe buttons, and I'll see you in the next one.